What's good, YouTube? And welcome to the little bit of Worlds hype on the market. It is a custom ban list for Worlds, so it's not going to slam things like a YCS would, but to commemorate North America taking down the main event and Master Duel, this is the easiest access piece of merch, which is Swords of Revealing Light and Doom Caliber Knight. Two excellent choices. Both make appearances in metagames and the anime. Swords in my rusty 2008 win, but also big Yugi moments like holding up a castle's flotation device. I want to say though that more of these were handed out than ever, and the distribution was very odd. Some locals opened up their stuff to see 18 to 22 of these randomly, and some watch parties were supposed to get more, but this is insane, while other locals that didn't even plan the event were getting 2 of them and being like, what do I do with these? So reportedly way more of these than usual are around. They're also distributed to Japan, UK. You'll see sales from those places in here. I've seen it sell as low as $120 in the Facebook groups, but most are going for $140 to $150, where I feel like a regular year these envelopes would be like $225 to $240 at the start and get bought out randomly on some week after they've been out a while to like 400 some odd. It feels like vendors just slammed them suddenly in a week where the next Worlds is creeping up and they remember the envelopes. But I do want swords. I like this set as a whole. I do like Doom Cal 2. I believe that's a Bakura card, if I'm not mistaken, towards the final duels. And I do think this is a great choice package of them, but it is a lot more of them than ever, so it'll be interesting to watch how the prices go the next few weeks. Speedroid got new support. I guess we're a pendulum now, and people forgot this is getting a reprint in the 10s. They bought it at $10 freaking dollars, and it's bought out to the point of $10 for the super rare Speedroid Terratop. Again, I remembered this instantly because I was one of the only people on Twitter defending my mans out here. Look at Terratop, it's spent its time on the list. It's an icon, it deserves the quarter century secret rare, and those quarter century secret rares will likely be easier to pull than most prismatic secret rares. If we're getting 100 prismatic secret rares and then only 50 of these, the math, it's twice as easy to get outside of any short prints. But yeah, people are just kind of forgetting the 10s. Also with Kashtira Riseheart going crazy in price, it's almost $26, and they were bought out to $28 over the weekend. These are relistings, I believe, and you can see somebody even spent that. Photon Hypernova's on the 10s, and I felt like I thought I saw this get confirmed, but I guess not on reprints. Let me know in the comment section down below if you've seen the reprint announcement, or was it that one that was early and got taken down by Ready for Duel. But seriously, I do feel like a lot of people just don't have the 10s in mind. Now, you do need Clearwing Synchro Dragon to make one of the new monsters for the Speedroid stuff. We're seeing sales go around there for nicer versions, but it's not like it's full buyout mode. Also, Crystal Clear Wing Synchro Dragon. Try to say all that 20 times fast. Its Ghost Rare is finally going. I know we brought it up in the past that the Ultra passed the Ghost due to quality control and people being scared of buying it online, but this went up a little after that, and now it continues to stonk on up, and a lot of people buying into it despite having the new end pieces. I don't know what the new end board looks like, so I'll have to watch, but it does seem like people are throwing their money at the screen with this update. And I would also be looking at Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon with that. The quarter century secret rare, easy access out of Rarity Collection 2, but again, I don't know what the end boards look like, so I don't really know what to suggest to get for that. I'll talk to my resident Speedroid expert about that later. Exodia, the Forbidden One. Its quarter century limbs are confirmed for the 10s now in one of the final updates from Konami. And with that, I even made a post like, look, I could be buying these right now, but I'm only gonna get 2 play sets because I want to hunt 1 clean copy and hope that one of these orders doesn't get canceled, which I have a feeling it's gonna get bought out and people might cancel orders. So I was making a point that, look, I am market man, not vendor man, and I think this is a pretty good buy, and if you follow the other socials, you probably saw this buyout coming. It's already towards $7, which is actually exactly where I thought it would land, 7 to 8, and people are buying around that range. Somebody even spent like $9, yikes. But most of them sold out around the 3 to 4 mark and have now pushed towards 7, as people will be naturally collecting that entire full set now in quarter century secret rare. Battles of Legend holders, this is one of my original arguments with the audience, that these Starlights would be heavily affected, and it's way under where it used to be. This used to go for $600, and we can still even see the point of it coming down from there. And so it's just pretty obvious that the vanilla limbs will still be affected to some degree, and they were recently getting targeted and going up in price. So the timing is wild. A lot of people were saying these were reprint proof. Oh, they won't end up doing those. Really, 200 cards in Bonanza, 50 in the 10s. Actually, more than 200 in Bonanza, because you have the main set as well. We just don't know how many of those will get quarter century secret rares and which won't. But all points aside, nothing is safe till the quarter century secret rare train is over, and I have stated that the Charmers seem to be the one that stay dodging, though. Another thing I want to bring up that is a conversation I put on Twitter is I called Dragon Master Magia the next 10,000 Dragon, and I got so much flack for that on here, over there, and where are we at? Well, Dragon Master Magia now cost more than 10,000 Dragon. Now, 10,000 Dragon does have other things that happened for it, obviously, like international acclaim. The Japanese actually bought it out on our market initially because theirs cost more, and they bought it out to that 2K, and then it fell to 15, then to 1250, and now it's slowly rotted over time into being around 825-ish, and the entire front page is under the lowest Dragon Master Magia verified, and these are selling. We have the Blue Eyes structure coming, and to me it was just obvious because it's a true Blue Eyes card, not a themed card, not an allusion to Blue Eyes, but a true Blue Eyes themed card locked in this rarity. Now, is it reprint proof? No, Konami hasn't stated that. It could be in Bonanza, but I highly doubt that in terms of everything but the quarter century secret rare. And if it does get a reprint, this will end up tanking a good degree because people are buying this just to have access and because they believe in it being locked. I originally thought that it would probably get reprinted towards the 30th, but Konami can do whatever Konami wants. I personally believe Bonanza was a bit too early in its printing cycle to include this unless they did ahead of time, and I think they wanted to quarter century lock it and see how all this promotion with a Comic-Con playmat and the set cover, how it ended up doing for it, and decide, are we going to cash back in? Do we want to try to create the Mega Chase card? Do we want to wait a while and then do it? Konami can do whatever Konami wants. They love cashing in, but they don't always, as 10,000 Dragon has shown to be special, and they may try to recreate that faith branch a little bit while doing things like reprinting the Exodia limbs at the same time. Trap Tricks Rafflesia is going up. This is for one of the deck building sets, and I'm so bad with OCG names at times, but it's in the same set as Malice. Let me know in the comment section down below. I want to say, I put Rhymestyle's name in my head to remember the set, so I'm pretty sure it starts with an R, but seriously, it's getting played in there in the quarter century secret rares on full buyout mode for that deck now. Help them out, comment section. Orcust Harp Horror continues to see its spike in price post ban list. I mean, it's already all off the list. Do you think this is for TOS format and people hoping TOS takes off as the final kind of link actual past play format, or is this for something current and people plan to mix it in and just ignore that D-Shifter is a card? What do y'all think? Because again, the buys actually continue post-ban list into record sales for this card. Scylla Hat Rabbit we brought up recently. I just want to point out that the buyout is continuing strong. The quarter century secret rare continues to just surge. People in the Discord were talking about double down buyouts on certain cards for hat format right now, and I would call those continuation, similar to this, not necessarily double down, but more of a surge through the same buyout. Buyouts aren't just flashbangs all the time. Sometimes it's a continuous clamor till we see it settle, and a double down buyout would be it like dipping a little and then getting snatched up once again, in my opinion. Gigantic Sprite is also continuing to go here. For its quarter century secret rare, I feel like this is getting a little overestimated. I feel like Sprite is stuck in Rogue 2.5, where if the stars align, it could win a YCS, not tier 3 quite, but it can punch to it. It would have so much trouble doing so. I love Sprite. It's actually the one deck from Pote that I clicked with and actually played. I just personally don't feel like it has the power level, but it is so resilient and strong that I get why people attach to it. Let me know what you think about Sprite in the comment section down below. I just don't think it's optimal and powerful enough. I feel like it got truly power crept to some degree, and we do have a lot of reprints coming for it, so the timing to also pair would be, I feel like, the lower rarities, and then it could still get reprinted itself. Blackwing Kalute is for past formats definitely though, and this card is ridiculous for almost every form of itself, but the Legendary Collection 5Ds and Astral Pack specifically are just wild in price, and Shura has also been getting targeted similarly for its holographics for Edison. For hat format, number 101 is really funny to me because the ultimate rare is 50 for Unlim Italian and the rest are all gone for near mints, and the first edition starts at 75. And we brought up when the Ghost came out, a lot of people believed Ghost was going to be the new max rarity. The quality control was so awful. It was, I don't know how to put it. I'm frustrated to the point I'm stumbling on words, but the quality control on Ghost have been handled so awfully that people are scared to buy them on TCG, and that's why things go a lot slower with them, because they know they're gonna get a couple scratches and it's still TCG near mint. But these, I pulled one pack fresh out of sponsor packs on the stream from Gamer's Choice, and it was awful. It was so bad. Finally, I got to the cards, so we can bring this up real quick. Yo, best Art of Reborn and TCG cards getting done by Hypeland. Big thumbs up from me. They already did a couple more TCG/anime focused things together with card arts, but this goes hard, and I can't wait to see what they price things up at, and I'll be looking forward to this collab for sure. I believe this drops Monday online and Saturday for them in person if you live close by. Thanks for watching today's Market Watch. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy the conversations. Let me know if I did miss anything moving on the market from Worlds itself too.